Today we're going to talk about getting patients scheduled for appointments in such a way that they keep them. Hi, this is Janice Wheeler. I'm the president of The Art of Management, and we work with healthcare professionals to help them grow their practices and give better service to their patients and so on. So I'm going to take up a topic that seems so obvious today because it's about booking patients for their next appointment, as in normally their recall appointment, okay, where they should come back on a certain frequency to see you. Now, you can book people and you can book people. There's right and wrong ways to do this, and you end up with no shows and cancellations if you do it wrong. So I thought we'd just hit the highlights of it, and I think the first point is to make sure that it comes across that you're doing this from the viewpoint when you're booking a patient of ideal care to that person, so they really feel that that is why you're doing this, because that is supposed to be the reason that you're booking their appointment, to give them the best possible service that your practice can. So you have to chat with them and make sure they understand what they're coming back for. First of all, that it's just a checkup. It's not another procedure that they need done right away that resulted from today's meeting or appointment, but rather it's their recall appointment. And then they say, well, you know, I don't know where I'm going to be in 6 months or 1 year or 9 months or 4 months, whatever the appointment time is. Now, there's a handling for that, and the fact is that they're here on a certain day of the week. Let's say it's Tuesday and they came in for a 1:30 appointment, and that worked for them. Well, you could always say to them, well, you know what, I noticed that you're here on a Tuesday and it was 1:30 when your appointment was, and that worked for you, right? Do you think there's a good chance that that will work for you in 6 months from now? And they say, yeah, probably. I mean, I don't have a clue right at the moment, but it seemed to be workable for my business and so on and so on. And you say, okay, good. So you know what? Let's find a Tuesday 6 months from now. Okay, how about this one? We have an opening on a Tuesday at 1:30. So why don't I put you in for that one? And the patient has to be giving their agreement to you at the same time. If they are like, I think I'm going to be on holidays then. All right, well, let's avoid that then. Do you know what your holiday period is? Okay, good. Let's work around that. If they are fine on it, then you say, perfect. Now, I'm going to put you in there in the computer, and guess what? You own that spot, and it's all yours. In fact, I'm going to write it on the back of your card, your appointment card here, and you write it down so it's nice and reserved, and that is specially reserved for you. Nobody else can have it. It's yours. You own it. And now I want to ask you, when would you like to be reminded? Usually I call 2 weeks before, or send a text or an email just to confirm in case you did suddenly book a holiday or some other event has come up, graduation for your daughter or something like that that you didn't know when we booked this. So when are you best, which way are you best reminded? First of all, do you want a phone call from me, or better yet, would you like a text or an email or both? All right, why don't you give me the number that I should text? Okay, good. And the email that I should email? Perfect. And if I was to call you, what would be the best time of day for me to call you, just so I'll try and comply? I can't call you at midnight, sorry. Anyways, so you get that all worked out with them, and then you say, okay, good. Now, I am going to call you 1 to 2 days before, again, just to remind you this time. And what would be the best way to reach you? Do you want me to text you as before, or email? Perfect. And I will send that off. Do you think 1 day is enough, or 2 days is better? 2 days. Okay, good. I've got that in the computer too. So you are all set up, and I am all grooved in on how to take care of you in the best possible way. So thank you for coming in today. And here's your appointment card. Don't forget that. And if you need to cancel, be sure and let me know with 2 business days notice, because I have a short list of people that sometimes want an earlier appointment than what we had available, and I can fill them in, but I need to have 2 days notice, or there's a cancellation fee. All right, thank you very much. Bye for now. And they leave. Now, you should have a cancellation policy, and I do talk about that in another one of my videos on how to have proper cancellation fee and policy for the practice that will also help prevent no-shows and cancellations. But for now, that was how to book a proper appointment And if they also, by the way, have to come back for another procedure in the next week or two or a month, that's done very similarly. You know, you have them choose a time that they know will work for them, and when do you want to be confirmed, and that sort of thing, and which way would you like to be confirmed. So it's pretty much the same deal. All right, so there you go. That's how to book appointments. If you get all those points in place and say it like I said it, with lots of care and interest and love for that patient, that's going to come across not all harsh and like get out of my face and get out of the practice as fast as you can, because I don't want you here because I got somebody else waiting to see me. You know, you got to watch how you book these, and that the friendliness is always there. All right, so that's all I have to say today, and I don't know if it gave you some help, but I hope it did. So bye for now. Stay tuned, subscribe to my channel, and watch for more of these, because I do these frequently and on all different topics to do with practice management. And so subscribe and share it with your friends. Thank you very much. Bye.
To get your practice analyzed, contact the Art of Management at 416-466-6217.